If we're out there in the community, visible, or helping people feel welcome, I think that makes it less likely that other people will try to take advantage and commit crimes. Those people see us and they think, okay, I'm gonna go somewhere else. I don't wanna mess with this town, because there are lots of officers out and they're interacting with a lot of people, and people are more likely to tell us what they've seen in the community.
Oh, could you just start by introducing yourself?
Sure. So my name is Josh Meesemore. I'm one of 2 assistant chiefs of police here.
I figured out that in your past 20 years, you have been engaged in a variety of jobs that I was kind of like joking, like I've judged the Encyclopedia of the police department.
I've certainly done a lot of different jobs. As a patrol officer, every day is different. You never know what's going to happen, and so that's probably a really fun thing when you're younger, because it's nice to come in and have no idea what today holds. I spent a couple of years on a bicycle unit. We would ride 30 or so miles a day, a lot of outdoor time. So that was probably the happiest time that I've had. One of the biggest things is I became our department's public information officer. So I did media relations in sort of the middle part of my career. And it was right around the time that social media was sort of really taking off. And so I launched our presence on social media on Facebook and Twitter. We've done YouTube videos. Those are really good opportunities and ways to connect with the community outside of sort of traditional media, which is what we usually would have done. We'd put out a press release, and that's the only way that people really got information about things that were going on. Now you can get, sort of up to the minute updates from us on things that are going on in town. We do some things very differently than other agencies a lot of times. And so one of the things we do with social media is that we post beforehand when we're going to be out doing traffic enforcement. And so we tell you where we're going to be and when, so that you don't feel like we're trying to trap. We're telling you where we are and what we're doing. The goal is for you to drive safely and slow down and stop at stop signs and do what you're expected to do as a driver. And so telling you ahead of time hopefully encourages that. And we do the same thing for alcohol enforcement operations. We tell people ahead of time, we're going to be out tonight doing alcohol enforcement. To college students especially, that's a warning, and so you should follow the rules. Hopefully give you a better idea of what we do, why we do it, and who we are, because we're not just police officers, we're people. We want people to see that side of our employees.
Oh, wow.
You mentioned earlier that sometimes people, like, they see on the news, negative interactions with police officers, and that might be the only thing they know about police, but it's a good way for us to get out there and interact with people in a way that is positive, and it allows those people to see that we're just people too. Whatever they see on the TV isn't a representation of what we do. It's not a representation of what all police officers do. So it allows them the opportunity to form their own opinions about who we are and how we do our jobs, rather than just relying on what they see.